That was down to David Mitton. Already a veteran craftsman of animation and special effects, he'd learned his trade on the Thunderbird series, now enjoying a revival. The idea of drawing the engines was rejected. Instead, they decided to use models, so Thomas got his very own studio.
Morning, boys. Morning. Thank you. Excellent.
The series is filmed on a huge train set, forever changing to accommodate each story. The detail is extraordinary. With the enthusiasm of those one suspects would be playing trains anyway, Mitton and his team have built a fantasy world beloved by children everywhere. Everything comes in two sizes. Close-up shots on the footplate, for example, are filmed on large-scale models, though these don't move. Each miniature engine, and there are now 17 of them, has several dozen faces to capture the mood of the moment. But it's the eyes, animated by radio control, which give each engine a personality of its own. It's this characterization which has made Thomas and his friends so popular.
There's little nuances to every engine. Each one performs differently, has different functions. So they're all lovable in their own way. They're like dogs, really. I mean, they're all little things. Once you get hold of them and you don't really insult them, that's the thing, they hate being insulted. And they won't work, you know, if you insult them.
But if the engine's given you particular problems?
Well, I get a bit of lip from one or two of them, you know. Gordon's a little bit reluctant to turn out in the morning. He's a good engine in the afternoon. Whereas Percy and Thomas love the morning. Yeah, they're very good in the morning.
Thomas the Tank Engine is by no means cheap to make. Each 5-minute episode takes a week to film and costs £50,000, more than $1 million for a series. So overseas sales are essential. Japan, land of the bullet train, loves Thomas too. And so do the Americans, though they wanted some changes.
The Fat Controller, the word fat in America is considered, well, it's like you don't refer to people's size as such. And so he is called by, of course, what is his true other name, which is Sir Topham Hatt and Lady Hatt.
The Americans also killed off an engine called Daisy, who with fluttering eyelids was considered a female stereotype. Some will consider a change in the new series is more fundamental.
Silly old board, thought Thomas. He had often tried to pass it, but had never succeeded.
With Ringo's star unavailable, Liverpudlian actor Michael Angelis takes over as narrator.
Now for my plan, thought Thomas. Pumping the trucks fiercely, he jerked his driver.
Britt admits the loss of Ringo is a pity, believes the series is now too well established to be derailed.
Are you surprised at how successful Thomas the Tank Engine, the movie, has been?
Well, if I said no, I think it would be true, because I don't think I'd have ever gone into this if I'd thought that there was too much of a risk. I mean, it was a gut instinct. I think what perhaps not surprises me, but really you could say pleases me, is the extent to which Thomas appeals to children everywhere in the world.
Which is surprising when you consider that most of his young fans have never seen a working steam engine. In the next series there are diesels too, some of them just as naughty as Thomas, though this scene is destined for the cutting room floor because trucks are not meant to float. Besides the television audience, there's now a huge demand for the videos. Of all children's programs, only the top Disneys sell more. Thomas the Tank Engine seems unlikely to run out of puff for some years to come.